So how do y'all feel about podcasters talking to celebrities and popular people? What y'all think about that?
I feel weird about celebrities having podcasts, talking to other celebrities. You don't need a podcast. You just have them because you're popular.
I mean, yeah, some people do
like
that.
Who do you feel like that about?
So what celebrity that has a podcast you think should have a podcast?
I know.
Yeah, well, some people aren't good at answering questions, though. Like,
right, but then don't go on the podcast.
There's one podcast that I really hate. I can't remember the name of that girl.
don't say it then. If you hate it, the woman's it.
The one who she kind of stole her flow from Funny Marco.
I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Same lady we talking about then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, her personality's a little dry.
A little?
If he has somebody who's equally as funny
I
with
like
him,
the one that he did with Chris Brown.
yes, that was a good
But
one.
Chris Brown was like,
I think Chris Brown had that shit well, though.
Orlando Brown was on that one.
oh God.
Orlando Brown.
I didn't watch
Orlando
that
Brown
one.
was hilarious, though.
Did you hear that he's coming out with his podcast, Cat Williams?
Cat Williams?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That sounds kind of crazy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mustard! So here we are getting the cast, the conversation of the month for niggas I got,
Kels.
Emmy.
and it's Jeff. So what we want to talk about today, yo?
What you want to talk about, Jeff, since we podcasters?
Yeah, you got a topic. We got a topic. We got a quick question for y'all, so let's cheers it up.
Cheers it
So
up.
being prepared to have a conversation about some smooth shit.
That's what's up.
Cheers. Diesel with the howl.
Diesel.
Always agreeing.
Diesel with the howl. All right, it's a quick question for y'all. Not quick question, but let's talk about this.
Okay.
So how do y'all feel about podcasters talking to celebrities and popular people? What y'all think about that?
I'll go first.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, regular podcasters, I think it's pretty cool. I think when they do have celebrities on, it boosts their views. I feel weird about celebrities having podcasts, talking to other celebrities.
Why? I'm confused. Like, I feel... No, go ahead.
Okay, no, you want to talk?
No, go ahead. You got it. I'm going to respond eventually.
I just feel like sometimes certain celebrities don't transition well to podcasters. I don't think they you like them until you hear them talk, and then you're just like, you don't need a podcast. You just have them because you're popular.
I mean, yeah, some people do
Like
that.
who do you feel like that about?
You better not say what I think you about to say.
No, I'm not going to say Shannon. If that's
I'm
what
about
you
to
think I
say,
was
you better
going
not
to
be
say.
Shannon.
No,
Shannon do a good job in my opinion.
I
So
do like
get the hell out of here with that.
Yeah.
Shannon's gotten better. I'll say that
Yeah, I mean,
much.
but he's a country nigga. What do you expect?
No, because no, he's not terrible. In the beginning, he was okay. I think his guests were better.
Of course.
And they carried it.
But his guests chose him because of who he is, though. And how
Of course, but that's
how he
what I'm
brings shit up.
saying. That's a given.
And he's free with it. He lets you say
Yeah.
whatever you want to say. He's not going to sit here and argue with your ass unless you say something crazy. He had a little back and forth with a lady that one time.
Who did he
What
have?
lady?
What's her name?
Was it Monique?
Nah,
No.
it was that lady who was in the title. What's her
Amanda
name?
Seals.
Amanda, yeah, her
Yeah,
name's
she
Amanda
was
Seals.
different. Yeah.
Came in here saying all kind of shit. And it was,
She did.
What's crazy about that one was that I seen a lot of black women saying he attacked her because she's a black woman. Like,
No.
nah, she sounded fucking crazy.
No,
I didn't see that one.
Amanda always comes with smoke everywhere she goes.
Entitled shit and
No,
and
she's
victims.
like that.
Yeah, she can.
That was different.
She's a professional victim, pretty much. Professional victim.
Because wasn't that the episode that she said that she was diagnosed with autism
with
and then
no diagnosis,
with no diagnosis.
self-diagnosed autism.
I heard that's a new thing, but that's another topic
Yeah,
for another
anyway,
day.
yes, my bad. So yes, what celebrity that has a podcast you think should have a podcast?
I know, Carisha, please.
I've never seen it.
Well,
Yeah. I don't think so. I
Who's
think
Carisha?
she's the one, the City Girls.
Oh, I said, girl.
Yes. Yeah, I don't follow city girls like that.
No, but she had, when she was with Diddy, she had her Carisha, please.
Even worse.
That's what she got with
But
the,
you're asking
That's
me.
what it
Yeah, I know,
got
I know.
famous, the whole saying, like, we go together real
we go,
bad.
yeah, we go together
Oh, she
real
said
bad.
that?
She
Yeah,
said that.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yes.
She was interviewing Diddy.
Right. So, she's just not entertaining enough to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's something.
She doesn't make the show. It's
It's her guests that make the show.
Because she really do suck.
She sucks. Like, if
Okay,
you have her there talking.
I'm gonna have to watch her shit to figure it out because I don't know. I never watched her shit.
Yeah, she.
I said her shit.
Her sit.
That's like when she was.
Yeah.
It's really her guest because she doesn't know how to. I don't know. I guess just her personality, like the carrying of it. And I remember the one with Megan Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm.
Megan was the one who really made that episode worth watching because her answers were funny and like she was funny.
Right.
She was like, "So you like girls? Would you fuck me?" And it's just the way that she was talking was so annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. So I gotta watch her interview to see what y'all talking about. But
Yeah.
it's not somebody
Definitely on
wouldn't
YouTube, so you can
I'll
check
probably
it
just scroll through it real quick, see what it's about. But yeah, I ain't all right. So that's one person.
That's one person.
Is she considered a celebrity though? Yeah, I guess she is.
Yes, very much.
Girl.
Yeah, City Girls is considered a celebrity.
Now,
Okay.
one person I'll say, or one podcast that I think they're good podcasters, but their guests act weird, is like Joe Budden's. Like when he has like celebrities come on, like sometimes it's
Probably
depending on who the celebrity
I thought they
is.
intimidated a little bit.
Yeah, and I
Because
think that's
Joe
what
Budden
it
is
is.
very he articulates very well.
He does.
His thoughts all pretty
and
well.
I think they're intimidated. And so
Yeah.
a lot of times they're more quiet. So I'd rather watch when it's just them talking
Okay, I
than
got
when
you.
they have
Versus when they have
celebrities
somebody
come
else.
on.
That makes sense because Joe Budden very good at what he does.
Right.
And I think people don't realize how smart Joe Budden really is because sometimes he says some dickhead shit, but that's just his opinion. And
Right.
normally what he says is it's ruffle feathers every now and then.
He is very smart. So I didn't like him based off of because I used to watch Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
Oh.
So when he was on Love
yeah.
and Hip Hop,
That's-
I hated
but
him.
that's purely
Just like
Yeah.
Peter Guns, I hated him.
that's purely getting clicks
Like,
though. I
So
don't never trust those reality TV.
I already had like my mind made up. Like, yeah, fuck him. I don't like him at all.
Right.
And then I heard a few. And I'm like, he actually kind of smart.
So you didn't
How
fully-
the hell is this the same person that was on this show? Ignorant.
No,
as
he
hell.
definitely evolved because that's how I
know
felt
he was
about
smart.
him.
I knew he was smart a long time ago. Listening to his
Yeah.
mixtapes.
Yes,
The
he's
way
a
he
good one.
articulates his feelings in his mixtapes, like, yo, this nigga here.
Yeah.
He make you feel like, yo, I know what he talking about. I know what he been through type of shit. He even heard a lot too, though. You can tell
He went through some
He went
things.
through some things with his situation.
He went through
man.
some things.
So no, I like Joe Budden podcast sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, there's some episodes I can skip, but there's also
Yeah.
like I said, when I listen, I like to hear him get his stuff off, especially when it comes to stuff in the music industry.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
comes to celebrities being on there, like I said, there are some interviews. Like it was Money Long was on there. I listened to hers. I didn't really like her on there. And maybe it's just her that I didn't like. But like they were asking her really good questions and she was just kind of very like nonchalant. Like
Yeah, well, some people aren't good at answering questions though. Like,
right. But then don't go on the podcast.
You know
they,
what?
they probably thought they probably got paid to be there. Like,
Of
I'm gonna
course.
show up. I'm gonna do my best and da 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 da. But you know,
Right.
there's sometimes celebs I don't like on podcasts is normally the ones that are clearly just should not be there. Like you too hood for the shit. Like there's sometimes you can tell like they can't articulate thought very well because they're so wrapped up in the streets. It's like we can't even tell you what we want to tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
He has a question like he's like, oh, I can't. I was making music, bro. Just making music, bro.
Right.
If I answer is just making music, like I thought, like I like Roddy Ricch. He had an interview one time. I'm like, yo, because it ain't some hood shit, you can't answer the question very well. But he makes great music. He a hood nigga for sure. But at the end of the day, that interview I saw, I'm like, okay, yo, I wouldn't ask him those questions if I was interviewing. I would ask him something
Right,
totally
right.
different. So I
Right.
feel like it's partially the podcaster's fault or the interviewer's fault.
Right.
Don't ask niggas a question you know he ain't gonna answer.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Vlad shit. I feel like
Yeah.
Vlad low-key set niggas up.
Yeah.
See,
Vlad's
these
always-
will prove.
Vlad's always been the feds.
Yeah, so it's like DJ Blabby, you setting niggas up locally. He gonna ask you questions that you probably shouldn't answer, and if you want to be on it, they answer.
Yep. They take the bait.
Yeah, they take the bait every time. Like, yo, y'all know what this nigga on. Y'all know who watches nigga shit. Stop answering these fucking questions. Or stop committing crimes. You know what I mean?
Or
Right.
stop committing crimes.
I think it's always a tussle though, because I
Yeah.
think a lot of times like these celebrities will go in and their publicists will be like, no, don't ask this question, this question, this question, this question. And then you have the podcast who are like, this is my show.
Yeah, I'm asking what the fuck
I want to
ask.
ask what I want to
Yeah.
ask. And, you know,
But
you
sure
can
they-
say I choose not to answer or do however you want to answer the question, but this is my show. You're not going to tell me what I can or cannot
Right.
ask.
I don't care. If I was motherfucker came to me and say, yo, Jeff, don't ask these questions. I answer them shit motherfucking question.
No.
I'm asking what I'm supposed to ask, not that. I don't like seeing niggas get set up low key.
No, I don't either.
So I think that's the only podcast I don't really like seeing niggas tell themselves.
Right.
I also don't like some of the crimes y'all niggas commit. But if you're gonna be on this podcast, don't you know what I'm saying? Don't tell yourself like that.
It's the podcasters trying to get their views up.
Yeah,
So
I
they're
get
going to
that.
talk about the hot topic. Like if you did something crazy, you just got into a fight with your baby mama and it was all over the line.
Yeah.
They're going to want to ask about your baby
Yeah,
mama.
I mean, I would ask that question.
There's
Right.
one
'Cause you
podcast
know I
that I
ain't big
really
on
Nothing
hate.
that'll incriminate you though in court or RICO.
Nah, but if you beating your girl ass, I'm asking you a question, my nigga.
Right.
Like, if you want to swing on me, fine. I'm asking you this question.
Oh my god. There's one podcast that I really hate. I can't remember the name of that girl.
Don't say it then. If you hate it, don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it. It's that I'm sure y'all seen her. It's the white girl that she makes like really weird questions.
The white girl.
Yeah, and she just makes people.
Is she sitting down?
And
She
she's
was.
like serious, and she'll ask you like.
Oh,
a-
she had the one
is
with
it
she had
the
one with
Bobby
Drake.
girl? The
She had the
Bobby
one with Drake?
Adnoff? No, not her.
She had the one with Drake.
Yeah, that one. That's
That
what I
girl you
think.
talking about?
The one who she kind of stole her flow from
That
Funny
one.
Marco.
I can't stand her.
Yeah.
She's so
I don't know
stupid.
what you're talking about.
Do you know who Funny Marco is?
Yes.
Yes.
But it works for him.
It works for him.
Sometimes.
It works for
Sometimes.
All right. Okay.
He's
yeah.
funny
Sometimes. It
sometimes.
don't ever work
Sometimes
for that
like,
damn
yeah,
girl
nigga.
ever.
Well, that's
Like,
your opinion.
ever.
Is she popular?
I've never seen nobody be like, oh.
Well,
she's
after
so
she
good.
kind of did a few episodes, and then when Drake did her joint, she blew up. So she became like a celebrity after.
Well, same lady we talking about then.
Yeah.
Same, okay. Yeah, her personality's a little dry.
a little.
I just feel
Yeah.
like she bit off of Funny Marco.
It's
And,
probably- she probably
and it
did.
worked for her because she was a little white girl who was doing the same thing and they thought
Possibly.
it was funny.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
because
wasn't
she,
really a big fan.
like
of
you
her.
said, she's a little white girl. She reached a different audience.
Yeah.
than
Didn't
the
it
one
cause
that
problems in the
Funny
household with her
Marco-
though?
Huh?
Didn't she have a man she had a problem with because of the Drake situation?
She had her husband. They divorced.
Because of the Drake shit or some other shit happened?
They don't say that it
Wait,
was
what
Drake.
happened?
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
what happened.
Okay,
Get
so the Bobby girl, she was married. Her husband's like a doctor or something. She was married,
Mm-hmm.
and then some weird stuff happened. She did the Drake interview. Then it blew up.
I
but then
haven't seen that one.
Okay, well, it got taken down. That's the thing. Like it was up.
And it was
She
down.
made numbers, and then all of a sudden it was taken down. Drake
Why?
unfollowed her. She unfollowed Drake. Whatever the weird stuff happened, and then all of a sudden her and her husband divorced.
Drake probably gave him 10
Oh, that
minutes.
sound like yeah.
He gave him 10 minutes.
This was fucking.
So
They gave him
people
10 minutes,
allege
yo.
something happened with Drake.
I'm sure
and
it
that's
is.
why.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy.
Because that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
But they never say why. She never spoke on why
Yeah.
her and her husband divorced. He never said anything.
Yeah, ain't my business.
Yeah.
But
But
either way.
people
Yeah, I don't like that
equate.
Okay, so you
Drake
don't like those
to what
podcasts?
happened.
All
girl
right.
at all.
So
I
like Funny Marco sometimes, like he
Yeah,
said.
sometimes
There are
it's
some.
lit.
If he has somebody who's equally as funny
I
with
like the
him,
one that he did with Chris Brown.
yes, that was a good
But
one.
I think
Chris Brown was like,
I think Chris Brown handled that shit well though.
oh no, it was so good. And then he was like, my sister, she looks just like me. She wanted it. He's like, hell no.
Yeah,
And he
but Chris Brown
looked
kept
at
it a
him.
buck though.
And they
Yeah.
look at each other and he's like, damn, I'm sorry, but hell no.
There's somebody else that was on there.
It
It
was
was
like
really
Chris Brown
funny
did a
I
good
too.
love
job,
that
though.
interview. It's got to be my favorite one.
Chris Brown and Funny Marco.
Yeah.
Okay, I
On
respect
Funny
that.
Marco, yeah.
'Cause I feel like Chris Brown went in.
Oh, the
knowing
Kevin
what
Hart
it
one was funny too. Funny Marco and Kevin
I
Hart.
think they made it funny to be on purpose though. Like, I
Yeah.
think Kevin Hart wasn't upset but nothing, but he's like,
But he's gonna talk shit to
Yeah, he
him,
gonna talk
and that's
shit.
what made it funny.
Yeah, but I like Chris Brown more than Kevin Hart. On
Yeah.
that,
Chris
Funny
Brown.
But there
Marco
were
shit.
some that were just like funny. He had
Yeah.
Orlando
Funny
Brown
Marco's
on there.
funny
I didn't watch
motherfucker.
that one though.
But it's just
Which
like
one?
sometimes
Orlando Brown was on that one.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Orlando Brown.
I didn't watch
Orlando
that
Brown
one.
was hilarious though.
Yeah.
He do some random
Orlando
shit.
Brown is usually
He's wild.
hilarious.
Yeah,
He's
it's
wild.
clearly you know. I don't know if it's really him like really mentally bad down like that. I mean down bad like
Some
that.
people feel like he plays into
Yeah,
it.
I think he plays into it a little bit now because
Yeah.
there's certain things that I don't
Like,
care how
because you
down
could
bad
watch him
are.
and he'll be calm and he'll have a really intelligent conversation,
Yeah.
and then he'll bug out.
Yeah,
I think he plays into it because that's kind of what he fits
Yeah,
in.
it gets you
So,
clicks
yeah.
too. It gets you clicks and people think about you a little bit more.
He be saying some wild shit.
Wild.
But what's funny
Don't
is
let him
this
get
though.
started on
Well, I
Diddy.
don't want to say what's funny, but what's crazy is probably some of that shit probably true. A lot of that shit probably true that he's talking about.
He said some wild shit.
I understand
though, like
that.
Wild.
But think about it though. Look at all this Diddy shit going
Did he
on.
say something about
Oh.
Bow Wow?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But think about it though.
That comment was wild.
Comment was wild.
That comment was wild.
He said Bow has some good ass pussy, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that comment
That's
was
crazy.
wild.
That's crazy. But look at all this Diddy shit going around. Anything he said with celebrities, I'm questioning.
And
that.
I mean, one thing about
Moss.
Orlando Brown, he was saying that stuff before the stuff about Diddy
Exactly.
came
He
out.
did.
He been saying it for years. And now think about it.
Years.
And a lot of times came around Diddy parties. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
he was
like,
a child star.
Yeah,
he was around for a
I
minute.
say he's probably 60% accurate what he's saying when it comes to celebrities. 60%.
I think he puts a little extra sauce on it, but 60%
Yeah, he probably make it
sounds
sound. He probably make it sound a little bit more crazy, but it's, at some point something
there's some
had
truth
happen.
to something.
Yeah, with
I'm with
this
Jeff on
smoke,
that.
there's fire sometimes.
Yeah.
And Leno Brown, he ain't been too far off. He ain't been too far off. He said some shit. He ain't been too far off.
Yo, if this Diddy thing goes to trial
Yo.
for real, we have to have like special podcasts to break
Yeah,
it
we
down.
got
For real, we have to like release.
We have to
15 minutes real every day once it starts going down.
Yeah, we
I'm
got to start
recording one at
reporting.
work, You're gonna record one on your break. You record one on your break.
We gonna have to do some breakdowns on the trial.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
Yeah, because that podcast shit, man.
Yeah.
Not Kevin Hart. Cat Williams went hard. Ever since that podcast he had,
You know,
know-
that's so
And
wild.
yeah.
Everything that man said has come true.
he ain't come true. But
Did
a
you
lot of
hear
shit
that
said in
he's-
social
Nah,
media.
it's
Did you hear that he's coming out with his podcast, Cat Williams?
Cat Williams.
really.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I ain't watching all of them now.
No.
There's only so much you can tell me, dog. Like at a certain while.
I mean, if he's
bro.
interviewing people and just having conversations, because
But
he's
who
good.
he gonna interview?
He does Joe Rogan. Did you watch him on Joe Rogan?
Nice.
He did Joe Rogan after Shannon, but they were just
Joe,
talking.
yeah. Okay. So, yeah. No.
So Cat's a smart
Cat
dude.
Williams, he always been smart, but he's always been good at talking.
He is.
He articulates very well when he wants to.
Right.
That's if he wants to talk to you. If he ain't trying to talk to you, then he ain't gonna say much to you.
Right.
Which makes sense. You can't force a nigga to talk.
I think he could do a good podcast.
I think he could too, but I feel like he can only have a select group on this podcast now.
Right.
Like he
I would
can't
agree
have.
with that.
Yeah,
I
you
agree.
can't have certain people that you already done talk shit about on your shit.
There you go. When you kind of burn some bridges.
Yeah, but
Regardless
okay
if
with-
it's true or not,
yeah.
you talked a lot. And it's
But
hard
I
to
feel
kind
like
of.
he's popular enough though to have anybody else he wants though.
Yeah.
Or if he wants to bury the hatchet with somebody, he could do it on this podcast if he wanted to. I don't see Steve Harvey doing that shit though.
No.
Steve Harvey too butthurt, in my opinion.
I don't think he'll do that with Steve Harvey. Who's the other one he talked about? Said, but not him. What's the other one? Ricky Smiley. I feel like.
Ricky Smiley don't deserve one either though.
Yeah, I'm just saying those are people he ain't gonna piece it up with.
But Ricky Smiley also ain't even. What is Kevin's gain from that conversation? Nothing. Ricky Smiley gains more from that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, so it's like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
I think if he has like Dave Chappelle on there, because they said they're really good friends, that would be really good.
That'd be crazy though. That'd be hilariously crazy when you think about it, because all the shit that Dave Chappelle been through.
Yeah, they're friends, so I could see that. I could see Dave saying he's going on Cats.
That might have to be a 3-hour conversation too.
Facts.
3-hour conversation.
Sure, that would get a lot of views, especially if that was like his first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be lit.
That would be lit.
That'd be lit.
So, I mean, to go back to our original topic, celebrities on podcasts. Like I said, I'm cool with them going on there. I feel like a lot of times if it's somebody they're comfortable with, they speak freely and you kind of get to know, because there are artists that I never really would listen to until I heard them on a podcast.
Yeah,
like
that's happened to me.
What was
like
it?
just
Doechii. I never listened to her music until I heard her on Joe's podcast talking about her album. She's on TDE. She's with Kendrick and all that. Yeah. She had a really good album.
The one who sings, "What it is, ho? What's up?" That one.
Yeah. She has an album. She just came out and it was really good. And I wouldn't have known.
I didn't know.
Had I not heard her on the podcast.
I'm going to check it out now.
So there are people that, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I never thought about you. Or just hear them talking. I'm like, oh, they got something to say. So it makes me want to see what a movie that they're in.
Yeah, I never heard a rapper on a
it.
podcast make me want to listen to him. Normally it's a freestyle I heard and I'm like, okay, I'm going to check this nigga out.
Right.
Yeah, it's normally a freestyle I heard or something.
It's very rare that there's a rapper.
Yeah.
So who makes you
But she's considered a rapper, so I think she's an art. Yeah, so.
So what artists make you think about listening
That
to
happened to
another
me with
podcast?
Lotto. I did not love Lotto's music until I heard her on like different interviews and podcasts.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, I'm curious now. And then I just started listening to her music. But prior to that, no.
Yeah, I heard Lotto actually on Joe's podcast too, and she had a really good conversation. And they were just talking about just life stuff.
She's a very smart girl.
She is. They were talking about social media because they're older than her, and she's in her 20s. She was talking about how social media is a big deal to her generation.
It is
compared to theirs. Like their world is on there. That's what they grew up in.
Yeah, she's super young.
Yeah,
I thought
she
she
really
looks older.
Damn.
Yeah, she does.
That ain't good for women.
The music though, but she also said like
How old
the
she
plastic surgery. She's in her 20s, like mid 20s.
But she's
now.
she's early 20s
Now? I think she's like 24, 25.
That's the early. It's mid 20s.
Mid. Yeah. Double check.
Y'all say she look older because of what? Because of plastic surgery?
She got plastic surgery. It's makeup. They do the heavy makeup all the time.
That girl don't need no damn makeup.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
She's pretty without it. She's super pretty.
Just like Megan.
That's why I struggle with.
Yeah, Megan's pretty without makeup too.
Yeah, she is. She naturally is.
Megan is very pretty without makeup. Oh, she just turned 25.
Yeah, I knew.
But I remember when she was
on that
20 and 21, she looked 25 or 26, and people were saying stuff in the comments, and like she addressed something on the Shade Room because she was like y'all really do hurt my feelings when you make these comments, but it's like you said, it's the heavy makeup, and she says all the time like she regrets her plastic surgery. She feels like now it's too much, but she felt like when she first came out, she says that she felt like she had to do it because at that time that's what
that was
people,
what was
that
Nicki
was
Minaj
the
said the same thing. She said
Nicki Minaj.
She said she wished she never did it. She didn't want to.
It's too much.
She said, but going in, they pressured
Nicki
her.
Nicki Minaj like this tall girl? Why you got that exaggerated body?
It's huge.
It's too much for somebody so small.
Yeah.
And Nicki is short.
Cardi is short too. I didn't even know Cardi was that short.
But Cardi been in the strip club since she was a teen.
Yeah,
Like that's
so
she's
like-
been in that
Yeah.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did the whole like butt shots and all of that
Yeah.
way before.
Way
the rapping
before.
thing.
Yeah.
so
She was
all
doing it for
in.
different reasons.
She was
back
And
then.
committed.
she said it because she said she was a stripper and she realized like she wasn't making the money that the other girls were making. That's why she did it.
Yeah, needed me the ass clap.
Yeah.
She won't clap before, I guess.
You the
My
daytime
bad.
stripper until you
My bad.
you be in the
What?
daytime with nobody in there.
What? If you're a stripper and your ass can't clap, it's a problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Just saying,
I mean, you
like-
could go to the white strip clubs. I don't think they care too much about that.
She
Yeah,
was at
touche.
white strip clubs, but she's not white. And
Yeah,
even
so
though
she
she
ain't
didn't
getting
have
that
a
love.
body, she still looks very urban. So she wasn't making
Yeah,
no
no
money.
money.
She said it. She's like, so I had to get out the white people's strip club, go to the hood. But then I still wasn't making no money because them bitches
got
had
no body.
fat asses and
Yeah.
Yeah, no
fake
bun.
bodies. So she's like, so that's why I did it.
She was a no bun shawty, huh?
Yeah, she said she went into somebody's basement, got them
She
ass.
did.
Yeah.
Damn, she did the dangerous route. Luckily,
Yep.
she made it through though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She got it removed after. Like after she made money and stuff. She's like,
Okay, well, she's pretty now. What? You know, I
Nothing.
mean, as long as she happy, whatever it is, what it is.
I mean, she got her teeth fixed, which I thought was so proud of her because most people
Me
skip
too.
when you get like money.
Just like Glow fixed her teeth.
Yes.
Man, glow should look way different too, though.
Yeah.
But it's good you got that shit fixed because that should look crazy.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
like- she like
priorities
12
though. Like
gaps.
I got a bunch of money.
She like
Let
12
me go
gaps.
get
It
my
wasn't
teeth.
just the gaps. Like it was
It was
it
just
was a lot.
A lot going
a
on.
lot
a
going
lot
on.
going on.
Damn, that's sad. Is she pretty now though?
Yeah, she did her
Exactly.
thing. I mean,
Pretty
but that's
now.
what I'm saying. Like even like Glorilla, like she did her glow up. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But like she
Glow
did the
up.
right things to make herself look
Right,
good.
right.
Like she
Yeah.
didn't do too much. She still looked like her, but
I
just
agree.
She had plastic surgery?
yeah, she got her titties
She got
done.
her titties done, didn't she?
Oh, I ain't know that.
How you don't know that?
I don't follow her like
Oh
that.
God! If
Damn.
you watch
She
the
talk about
first
it,
video
yeah.
that she went viral, I haven't heard her talk about it. But I remember when FNF came out. I was blasting.
I've
it
only
so much,
watched
but I
one
remember the
podcast with
video,
her.
and teeth were crazy.
Yeah.
No titties. Like, and then all of a sudden, I don't really watch her music videos too much. I listen to her all the time. But the other day I was watching the video of Sexy Red. I'm like, where the fuck them titties came from, girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I know for a fact she ain't have that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
see,
said
nah,
she
I
didn't
wanna
want to
see
be
her.
like flat chest like a boy. She had to like get
Okay.
some type
Well,
of
she also
woman.
has, she has a strong talk though. The way she talk kind of strong, so she already got.
You got to get a feminine
you
touch
gotta
to
get
it.
so
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. I only seen one interview of hers. I only seen her on Shannon Sharp joint.
Yeah.
That's all I've seen.
She was just on an interview with
I'm saying that's all I've seen.
the guy from New York. What's his name? You didn't see it?
Which
The one
one?
that they were flirting like back and forth.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a good interview.
No, I
It
know who
was
you're
so
talking about,
cute.
but I can't think of the name right now.
Did you watch it?
I watched clips of it.
Okay. So
Because that's what I do now. Sometimes I
I
don't have
can't
time to
remember his
sit and
name.
watch all interviews, and that's
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
either.
it was.
I don't either. But yeah. So what's the original question again?
we were talking
Podcast,
enjoy
celebrity
podcasts.
Celebrities in
podcast.
the
I enjoy most of them. I ain't gonna cap.
about. Okay, so
I enjoy most of them. I think I enjoy the ones that it gives you insight of how they really are.
Sorry.
Speedy, yeah,
Speedy.
I like Speedy.
It
He's
was
good.
her interview with Speedy.
Oh no, I ain't seen.
Yeah, it was a
You
good
ever watch
interview.
Speedy?
Nah.
He's
He
pretty
was
cool.
blushing like a motherfucker.
He's very chill. Like I like following him on TikTok because he's kind of funny. He
He
kinda,
is funny.
He just be talking about regular life.
Yeah, he's
but
funny. I
he's
like
very
him.
Chill. He just asks you questions like you're hanging with the homies.
That whole
Okay.
interview was funny though.
Yeah.
Because every time
he
she
made her
was-
blush a lot,
and
or she made him blush.
blush.
They got a little connection, huh?
Yeah, like
Yeah, but
even-
it was cool.
Yeah,
Even
ain't nothing wrong
after, it's
with
so
that.
funny because some model like reposted and said, "Shit, if he would have interviewed me like that."
Should have got some buzzing.
She said something like that, and he's like, and then he responded, like he retweeted her thing,
Mm-hmm.
and he replied, he's like, "So when are we doing this interview?" So then Glow
Yeah.
responds to him, "You're showing out. Calm down."
Yeah, you know what it is. Glow put that
And
thing
he was
on.
like,
Yo.
"I'm sorry, my
yeah,
bad."
Yeah, Glow put that
I
thing
think he
on.
knows who Speedy is. Do you remember when Ray J did the interview? He did an interview talking about his Ray-Ban glasses or something like that. He's like,
Yeah,
they're
oh,
unbreakable.
that's
That's
the nigga?
Speedy.
Okay.
he was like,
That's
I'm gonna do
Speedy.
it, but they might
Yeah, I
break.
don't be remember everybody's names, but okay, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
who
though.
he is.
Okay, I remember him now.
That was pretty funny. He broke the joints.
Ray J.
But yeah,
Ray
nah.
J is a
Who
Ray
is
J
it? Now this
character.
isn't a podcast, but like Nikki be going live all the time.
I don't know
She
about
just
that
be
shit.
interviewing people. She just interviewed Ray J and said
She used to have her Queen
She asked-
Radio.
she asked
She
him
had a podcast.
when you come out the
you're
closet,
right.
didn't he?
She did. No, like a few weeks ago,
She
she was
asked
like,
him a
"You're
question.
ugly." She
Nah, she be trying people though.
she told him, she's like, you're ugly and it's
That's
okay.
crazy.
No, but she asked him to come out the closet one time.
Oh, she said something crazy.
said something like that
Wild,
to him,
bro.
but
She
in
be
the
saying
day-
wild shit, and
But
I'm
when
like,
she say, but I
why do
believe
these people take it? Like,
because she
bitch.
knows something. She knows something. What you gonna tell her? Nah. Like if she got real facts
she be
on
trying
you.
the fuck out of people though.
But if you
like
did-
that Ray J interview.
But if you did something though,
how I'm gonna call you ugly on camera and just expect you to
because
ride with it?
she got something
All
on
he said
him.
was, "Damn, that hurt my feelings."
Yeah, you know why? Because she gonna like, you gay anyways. You gay anyway. Why you even worried about it? Then what? Then what he
Like,
gonna
follow,
say?
subscribe.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he gonna do? He gonna be hurt. She asked a nigga, when you gonna come out the closet?
It's wild.
Yeah. Wow.
She told him he needs to change his name. She called him ugly.
Yeah, she is trolling him at that point.
She was.
Yeah, she was fucking with him.
And she was like,
He's the
look
most
at me.
disrespected right now.
Don't
especially
even.
after-
Yeah,
Because he's irrelevant right now.
Well, you saw he
The
got
last
to a
time-
shuffle with Diddy's sons at the party. They
Yo,
tried
I
to
saw
jump
that
him.
shit. That was wild.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
That is funny.
That's funny. Imagine hearing that conversation, like telling your homies when you go home, like, yo, bro, had a crazy night last night, my nigga. I got jumped by Diddy's sons last night. How do you?
It is apparently because he made one of them no Diddy jokes or
But
something
check
like
this
that.
out though.
And he's been on
But
interviews
no.
talking about Diddy.
You know what's crazy about this though?
What?
Ain't Ray J blood though?
Oh, he did
I
make a
think
comment
so.
though. He
Ain't
did
Ray
say
J
like,
blood though?
people are calling me about this whole Diddy situation. Bro, ain't nobody fucking calling you. What are you talking about?
What's crazy is this though. Ray J gangster, ain't he? He a blood, ain't he?
I don't know.
He been claiming what up blood and shit for a minute.
I thought that was
it's
Chris
yo,
Brown.
no, Chris Brown's affiliated. I wouldn't.
Okay.
But Chris Brown clearly get busy. Chris Brown clearly.
He's with all the smoke.
Yo, Chris Brown to fight a nigga tomorrow.
He would.
So it's like,
He don't
you
ever give a
can't-
fuck.
Even if he's
His
not
celebrity
blood.
Yo,
status
when he told
never
Quavo
changed that
that
man,
he
okay?
wished that he died
Yeah.
instead of Offset.
Chris
I knew. I mean,
Chris
he
solidified.
said what? When Chris Brown said in his diss track he wished that Quavo would have died instead, I knew he
Yeah.
was crazy.
Chris Brown ain't playing though. Chris Brown
He's
ain't.
not playing.
Chris Brown say, "Fuck it, I'll fight your ass tomorrow."
He ain't never give a fuck about being a celebrity.
Exactly. So you got to give Chris Brown his
love Chris
flowers. Yo.
He's
Chris
the
Brown
best.
with all the shits.
With all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That's what the thing is. I think we know too much about these celebrities' lives thanks to podcasts.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
We know
but
too much.
I think it's respectable. I can respect it. I like knowing a little something.
Like,
So
do
you just
do you
nosy,
ever watch
huh?
Wallow and Gilly?
He just nosy, huh?
I ain't really nosy. I think I
Okay.
just care enough about certain things. Like the problem, the thing that pisses me off about podcasts is like when they say something that the kids don't gonna follow. Like you give some bad advice, and you know kids is watching and shit.
I was gonna ask you,
I
do
ain't
you
a big
watch
fan
like
of that.
Wallow and Gilly? Do you ever
While
watch?
I don't know the niggas' names. Tell me
Okay,
what they did.
it's the what's their podcast name? You,
Oh, you mean get oh yeah, I know you're
Wallow,
talking about.
yeah, and Gilly,
I keep
yeah.
getting another nigga named Wallow, but no,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah.
Their pod? Yeah. I think
They
give-
funny.
they're funny, and I think they give good advice too. They be giving
They
them
do.
guys real advice.
Sometimes they get a little fake with it though.
Yeah, of
you
course.
can tell.
But it's they
But
still a pot. It's still a
I
business.
love it when he call him out for the fake shit though. That's
Yes.
hilarious. He like, hey nigga, wasn't nobody scared of you, bro. But at one time, cuz was trying to make a motorist video in the rain and shit.
Yes.
Like yo, that was hilarious. So I
That
fuck
was
them
funny.
niggas. I like them niggas. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
Diddy.
because they're cousins, so that's what makes it funny
Oh, they
too.
cousins?
They're
I didn't know that. That's
so they
what's
gonna
up.
talk crazy to each other
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, me and my cousins, me and my uncles be talking crazy. I don't know if my cousins. Me and Aunt them.
My cousins, I'd be looking at them like, you know, I was there too, right?
Yeah.
You know, I grew up with you.
I only have one cousin that I'm really close to. It's the one that's always at my grandma's house.
Yeah. So
We're not a big family.
all right. So wrap this shit up.
Alrighty.
We'll continue this conversation next time.
Sounds good.
All right, so like, follow, subscribe, share this shit, comment.
Comment.
Yeah, comment, notifications.
All that.
What else? I'm
Please,
missing?
like,
I was gonna
subscribe, like, for real.
Yeah, and like
subscribe
her
and follow.
videos. Why
And
y'all don't
follow.
like the videos?
You know why I don't like the video.
Because
I'm
we
in
be
it.
seeing the views. I
Bro,
know y'all
or
watch
then,
it.
Like they'll be in my DMs like,
Oh, you know why I'm in it.
"Oh, you're on a podcast," but why you ain't like the video? Don't talk to me. Bye.
Yeah. They don't
Don't
like.
talk to
They don't like that. Make you laugh. Apparently.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
stop that.
Yeah. Niggas better grow up. All right, we out.
Peace.
You didn't say peace.
Peace. No, my dad was dying because we were